Hey crew members! If you've been on my channel for a long time, you're probably thinking, Holly, you did this video like a year ago, why are you making it again? Well, if you have tried to watch my old videos, you would know that they are really unwatchable. I didn't edit very well. Actually, I didn't edit at all, quite frankly. So I'm gonna be trying to remake a bunch of my old videos to make them more entertaining and watchable. Starting with this one. But there's also a lot of journal entries I didn't read in that video, so this won't be a full repeat. There'll be some new content, okay? So yeah, did I wear these pajama pants last video? In the video before that? In the video before that? Yes, these are my favorite Christmas PJs, okay? Don't judge. Well, you're about to be judging after we read this. So, 8th grade, I kept a journal. I was a big Harry Potter fan. I mean, I still love Harry Potter. See my shelves back there. Just not as much. It's like I'm cracking open an old ancient relic right here. Have you seen that photo, the TikTok comment section? It's like the old guy opened the book and he's like blowing the dust off. That's what I feel like. We have to read the first journal entry. You just have to. There's also a lot of Draco stickers in this book. What the freak is that, bro? Why do you have such a devious smirk? Okay, I'm gonna stop yapping and read. December 26th, 2020. I find today to be a splendid day. This was in my era of writing fan fiction, by the way, so I'm trying to sound like a prestigious writer, but I'm not. How could it not be? The sun is shining greatly and great events are to take place. Today, my mother, my sister, and I are going to the mall, and tonight we'll be going to my grandparents. I got so much for Christmas, and I hate to write out everything. This journal is part of it. I decided I would use this journal to write whenever I felt like it. This seems to be a good idea since I love writing. I propose to enjoy writing, but I'm not necessarily the best at it. Which is why I should practice. Love a self-aware queen. Oh my gosh, wait. I can barely see it, but there's writing on this gray page next to it. This is a story of Holly Noel during her teenage years. She went through good and bad times, but instead of saying why me, she said try me. Bro was not tough. That's so obviously a TikTok quote. What the heck? Instead of saying why me, she said try me. January 7th, 2021. Do you ever just lay in bed, think to yourself, people think I'm weird? Yeah, I kind of just proved my point right there. I definitely do. And not just at night, but throughout the day. One thing you should know about me is I'm very self-conscious of myself for no reason. I mean, there could be a reason. It comes from people. People tell you all these things about you and point out your imperfections. Why did everybody go through like a depressed emo phase during middle school? I don't get it. A lot of this contains people's names from school, or school I went to in 2021, and I don't want to blast people on the internet like that. It's at the bottom of a journal entry from January 15th, 2021 on a Friday. You know, I am sick of being the third wheel and everything. Girl, you're not a wheel. You're not even on the car. I hate to tell you. I am constantly ignored and always listening to them jabber about their problems. Yet it is my fault for not speaking loudly. Excuse me? Exclamation mark. I remember this from the other video. If you're going to ignore me and not even acknowledge me, then tell me it's my fault. Exclamation mark. Maybe if you kept your fat mouth shut, you could hear me. Exclamation mark. Hey. Sorry. I just get super frustrated with this kind of stuff. Always at their will and always quiet. I'm not the quiet friend, however. Just greatly ignored. Yay. And then the bottom, Draco Malfoy sticker. Oh, why does it look like that? Ew. Okay, yeah, that's so adorable, Holly. Well, I was literally friends right by 8th grade. I don't understand this. Like, they would include me more than others. I mean, they would at least let me stay in their group while they talked. I mean, it's not their fault you don't know how to carry on a conversation. I still don't know how to carry on a conversation, but it wasn't all that bad. Okay guys, being a little dramatic. Okay, as I said, I'm not going to blast anybody's name on the internet. This was 4 years ago. I'll make fake names. This is just funny, okay? If you went to school with me in 8th grade and you're watching, I am very sorry. Ugh, I don't know, but today has been very dreary. Dreary? What? Okay. Okay, we'll just make up names. Banana, and then a boy. We'll call him... They both start with B. What's in the word with B? We'll call him Big Back. That's all I can think of. Banana and Big Back have been so annoying throughout today. The only weird thing is that they haven't necessarily done anything to irritate me. Why are you annoyed? I feel like you're the problem. I get feeling left out, but it's like, if you don't fit in, you don't fit in. You don't have to build resentment and hate towards those people. You're different and that's okay. I'm irritated, but for what? Today, however, at first break, the whole lot of us.
Huh?
The whole What? Okay. We're sitting at a table in the gym talking. Well, at least they were talking while I haven't got a chance. It feels as if every time I speak, I cross my fingers and hope they laugh at my joke. That is literally the realest thing I've read in this journal. That is so real. Sometimes I'll say something in conversation and hope they laugh, and like they will, and they act like I'm a normal person.
Do you want garlic bread? Oh, I'm sorry, that's chocolate. Do you want garlic bread?
Yeah.
Anything else with the shrimp?
No.
Okay.
That's my mommy. She's all on the phone. She forgets I have a crew of over 4,000 people. Thanks guys for over 4,000 subscribers. What was I saying? Oh yeah, you say something in conversation and they laugh and they like nod their heads. It's like, wow, like, oh my gosh, I did so good in that social interaction. Of course, Banana still hasn't learned to keep her mouth shut. Oh my gosh.
Ow! I'm really mad!
She's incredibly loud. It's like she has a built-in microphone inside of her. Girl, dang, she two-faced. You're friends with this girl and you're talking bad about her? And Big Back won't stop flirting with Banana and coming over to the girls' table during lunch. But Banana still has the audacity to ask what's wrong after she ignored me throughout half the day. The only person keeping me okay today is... different name for this person. Minnie. M-I-N-N-I-E, like the mouse, except he was short. It's like M-I-N-I also. We'll call him Minnie. The only person keeping me okay today is Minnie. I'm sorry. During first break, he made somewhat of an effort to cheer me up as he was sitting across the table. Second break, I sat at a different table and tried taking my mind off things by reading my Harry Potter book. Wow, so mysterious. Minnie scooted his chair back to my table and tried talking to me. I really had nothing much to say though. I guess he thought I was interrupting my reading, where he went back to the table where the gossip was happening. It appears as if Minnie's attempts to cheer me up failed miserably, but I think it actually made me feel a tad bit better. Girl, he so is a crush on you. Like, let's not even pretend we don't know. That's so obvious. Apparently he tried saying something about Harry Potter too. Yeah, he ended up being my 8th grade boyfriend for 3 months. Let me say, I'm not making fun of him or anything. I am calling him Minnie to protect his privacy. I'm sure he's grown now, guys. He's not like a crazy ex or anything. I mean, we're both like, what, 14? There's actually a lot in this journal. Like, I've written in like every single page. So I might make a part 2. But I definitely skipped over a lot in the original video, which I'll still keep it up, but this one's... Today has been a lot better than yesterday. At lunch, I sat with 3 other girls who didn't really talk with the main group. I went to a small private school, so there weren't that many kids. You think in a small class you all get along, but no, there's always like 2 separate ends. Instead of Maddie and Maddie K, we're still friends, so I can say her name, and Banana. Anyways, apparently there has been some major drama issues. They think... the girl, we'll call her Obi-Wan. They think Obi-Wan isn't hanging out with them anymore because she's mad at Maddie. Of course, I can see past the walls and closed doors, so I know exactly why Obi-Wan is mad. Girl, what? I can see through them. They're just like glass. I know what's going on. Oh. You're over here talking big about, oh, I don't want to be involved in gossip. They're having major drama issues, blah, blah, blah. I fear you are the drama. Okay, maybe you didn't cause it. I fear you're playing into it, because like, talk about you see through the walls. Honey. Honey, you ain't tough. Okay, let me preface again, nothing against these people. This was 8th grade. I don't know what I was on, okay? They think Obi-Wan is being petty and is trying to make them jealous by hanging out with the other girls. But in all honesty, this is truly false. Honestly, it's quite simple and not difficult to figure out. Obi-Wan just feels left out. Poor Obi-Wan. She and Maddie used to be best friends, but now Maddie spends her day with Banana. Don't get me wrong, Banana is super sweet, but even I felt left out. Then communicate that. I'm sure Banana would have been like, oh, okay, yeah. There's a lot. I don't know if I want to read all this. There's just a lot. I remember that actually. Oh, I talked to Obi-Wan about it too. Basically, they're all mad at Banana. That's literally what it dwindles down to. Banana and Obi-Wan are enemies, and they're enemies because of Big Back, because they both dated Big Back. Oh, and I forgot Banana and Maddie told me that Obi-Wan was just being my friend to get back at them. Oh, please, as if. I most highly doubt that. Trying to make Obi-Wan bad when they're the ones who talk about her constantly. Seems like someone's jealous. It's 8th grade, what's this? Invested a little. This is so heated though. Like, oh my gosh, like they're enemies over a boy. Come on. Let's not let men ruin our friendships, okay? We're girlies. We stick together, okay? Wait, like low-key, take me back to 8th grade. My life was so much more interesting when I could write about this stuff. Is it meaningless and pointless and goofy? Yes, but I had some action going on. My life is so dry now. My phone's empty. I never leave my bedroom. I have 3 friends. One of them lives 3 hours away. The other is employed. And the other also never leaves his bedroom. Well, I'm gonna put a bookmark right here. I'm gonna come back later and read the rest. I probably won't read everything. I want to put my entire 8th grade journal out there on the internet because again, these are real people. Okay, I'm sure if they watched this video they would laugh. Okay, again, I'm not trying to cancel nobody. Thank you so much for watching, crew members, and I will see you next video. Hopefully you better be there. You better be there next video. Girl, what you mean you're gonna log off and never watch my channel ever again? No, if you subscribe to the crew, you're committed to the crew. Okay, you're committed, not a cult. It's a crew, but you're still committed. Okay, you can't leave. Okay, bye.